my reaction to these games this week can be expressed in one word. And that word is shocked. Completely shocked. Man. Disappointing day, huh?
This is a beanbag. Got me going jeans cause I'm cool rap. For the spaceship, now I'm a space cadet. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aim a lot of stage like.
What is up, you guys? It's your boy T. Whoa. You just gonna interrupt me like that? Let's turn the notifications off, okay? If you interrupt me like that again, I'm gonna throw you at the wall. Alright? Okay. Alright. So, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it to you. Okay, so we're shocked at everything that's happened this weekend in the NFL. My predictions, I am 1-3 this week, alright? And that makes me 500 for the playoffs so far. I'm 4-4. I believe that adds up. 3-1. Yeah, 4-4. So, let me tell you why I was shocked. We'll go in order. Chiefs Colts. The Chiefs defense did awesome. I wasn't shocked about their offense. Their offense did what their offense does. But their defense did awesome. I believe in the first half, the Colts didn't even get to 100 yards. They were kept to less than 100 yards in the first half. They didn't score a touchdown until a blocked punt. And then Adam Vinatieri, who's been accurate the whole year, missed a extra point. And they end up losing that game, I believe, 13-31 or something like that. 13-31, 13-35, something like that. They got killed. They got murdered. And that's why I was shocked, you know? Andrew Luck couldn't get anything going. Marlon Mack couldn't get anything going. And I mean, I guess the Colts offense fits well with the Chiefs defense. Because if you looked at the Colts offense, they used the running game to open up the passing game. Alright? And they use that big offensive line to get a push and create holes. But if you look for a strong suit in that defense, it's the Chiefs' front seven. It's that front line who's the strong suit if you look for a strong suit in that defense. And that, like I said, that defense hasn't been doing anything the whole year. And they show up today. And that's what real playoffs teams do, you know? They show up when they need it. They showed up when they were needed. And it turned into a blowout. It turned ugly quickly. And, yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong about that game. I'm sorry, Chiefs defense, for underestimating you. I won't do it next week. Next game. You see where I'm repping. I'm still repping because, you know, we ride or die. Cowboys, Rams. And, before I say anything, I'm gonna say this. I'm very proud of my guys. I'm there to the end. We're fine. You know, we're the youngest team in the NFL. That was our first game on the road with these young guys, and it took us a while to get started, to be honest with you. We went down that first drive, we scored, and after that, the first half was terrible. We're very jittery in that first half. We were excited, and then it turned ugly. You know? CJ Anderson killed us, and I guess we have problem with big backs. I don't know. I mean, Todd Gurley had good numbers too, but it really came off of C.J. Anderson's success. That's why he got his big numbers. It's because of C.J. Anderson who opened up holes for Todd Gurley. So that's why he got his big numbers where he got his. C.J. Anderson was the player of that game. He murdered our defense. We were getting bullied. We couldn't tackle. And we couldn't close up the holes. You know, they were probably averaging more than 5 yards a carry for the whole game. And that's unacceptable. And the last person, and it was set throughout the playoffs. If we were gonna, our success was on the back of Dak Prescott. And this game, it was very false because Dak Prescott played a great game. I believe he had a QBR of 83.6, I believe. He threw for 266 yards. He had 2 touchdowns, 1 passing, 1 rushing, and he had a great game. Michael Gallup had 119 yards, no TDs, but 119 yards. He played a great game. That's probably the best game of his season this year. And Amari Cooper. He had 65 yards on 6 targets, or 6 catches, I believe, 7 targets, and a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, you know, he didn't have his normal numbers, but on 22 touches, he had about 60 yards and a touchdown. So our offense, it wasn't really the issue. It was the defense. We couldn't stop anything. And that was disappointing. But you know, even on that 3rd down, where Jared Goff ran to end the game, that was disappointing. It was a disappointing game to watch on the defensive side, because you expect so much more because we've been great the whole season. And, you know, but like I said, I ride or die with these guys. The defense has played 17 great games. And they had one bad one, and it just came at a bad time. They had one bad one, and the offense wasn't able to, you know, cut them some slack when the defense cut them some slack the whole season. And, you know, that's on the whole team, and we'll get better, you know. Coming from 3-5, going to 10-6, I'm proud of my boys. We did great this year, and I don't think I could ask for much more than what has happened. We're a great team. We'll keep moving on. We gave Jason Garrett an extension, and Terrell Owens was, you know, he was asking for a coaching change because of 2 wins in, I believe, 10 seasons. But I don't think Jason Garrett gets enough credit. I think when you go 3-5 and you finish off a year 10-6 with the wild card win and the NFC East title, I think you deserve an extension. The only change I think we need to make is in our offensive coordinator. I think we need a new offensive coordinator. Scott Linehan just isn't it. That 4th and 1, where we're I-form set, predictable, and we're just trying to pound through defensive line who's been killing our run all game. It's a stupid call. It's the dumbest call I've ever seen. And by no surprise, Ezekiel Elliott got stuffed. And yeah, that was really the turning point, the other turning point of the game, because we had momentum. That was our chance to tie the game, tie the game, and we didn't get that 4th and 1. So yeah, it was a tough game to watch. Offense also went 1 for 10 on 3rd down conversions. But we only lost by 8. With all those mistakes, with C.J. Anderson killing us, with us only going 1 for 10 on 3rd downs, we only lost by 8. So that is a great game played by a great team in the Dallas Cowboys. I'm proud of my boys. We're ride or die with them. There's no other guys in the league I'd rather have than the guys on that field. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll be back. We'll be back. Next game that I'm surprised about: New England versus the Chargers. That game was horrific. That was, oh my gosh. I forgot what the ending score was. But because I stopped watching. I forgot what the ending score was because I saw it on ESPN, but I forgot. But I stopped watching at halftime. I believe it was like 7-35 at halftime. And that's terrible. Sonny Mitchell, he killed. He killed. He had 3 touchdowns in the first half. He killed. He absolutely dominated that Chargers defense. And I forgot the reason I gave for the Chargers to win. Oh, I said Tom Brady was going to hit a roadblock. And, I mean, when you have a running back that rushes for 100 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half, it's kind of hard not to do good. I still stand by my statement that Tom Brady's hitting the wall and all he's doing is declining. And I know I sound like Max Kellerman when I said that, but I believe Max Kellerman is right. He's hit a wall and he's only declining. He's throwing, and it was absolutely true. He doesn't have to make any tight throws. All the guys he's throwing to are wide open. They're wide open. He's just not as dynamic as he used to be. He's not as dynamic as he used to be. And, I mean, today they won. Next week they play the Chiefs, and we'll see how they do. Yeah, we'll see how they do. Phillip Rivers, by the way, is 0-8 against Tom Brady. Didn't know that fact when I predicted them to win. Yeah. And then, the last game. The game I predicted right. Finally. This makes my day right here. This makes my day. Watch this. The Eagles lose. They're gone. The Eagles are gone. And, you know, that lights a little fire in my heart over a big black space, because there's still some black space from that Cowboys loss, because no one likes to lose. But if anything you take from loss, it's you learn from it, and we learn how to handle adversity. But anyway, you know, a little fire in my heart. I was happy about that loss. You know, I kind of got a little shook because Drew Brees decided to make it hard on himself and throw an interception on the first drive. And I was like, Drew Brees, are you jittery? Haven't you been here before? My guy, what's up? What's up, Brody? And, but afterwards, he picked it up. They got killed by Michael Thomas. The Eagles did, and the Eagles like to make excuses about how they're hurt and stuff, but, you know, at the end of the day, when you're winning games, those excuses don't mean anything to them or to us, because you're winning games. Because not once last week did I hear, oh, we're hurt. We're hurt. We're gonna lose this game because we're hurt. No. And after the game, nobody was like, oh, we would have killed the Bears if we weren't hurt. Oh my gosh, we got so lucky because we're hurt. No, you know, at the end of the day, when you get hurt, it's time for the next guy to step up. If your front office doesn't draft well or doesn't pick up players well to come in and take over for some guys that get hurt, then that is not our people's problem. If you lose, you lose. Like, Tony Romo got hurt, and guess what? We went 13-3 with Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? So if you lose a guy, you lose a guy, and it's whatever. So Sean Lee got hurt, and guess what? Leighton Vander Esch came in and killed. So if you lose a guy, you lose a guy. You know, David Irving was hurt the whole season. And Antoine Woods, Malik Collins, they came in and killed. You know what I'm saying? So, if you lose someone, you lose. If you lose some people, you lose some people. And you just got to learn how to win without them. And that's what makes you a great football team. And if you can't win without them, then you're definitely not a great football team. And you don't deserve to win. So, that's why I'm proud of this Eagles loss. Okay? So, yeah. Drew Brees decides to try to make it hard on himself. And then at the end of the first half, he made it a little close. He made it 10-14. And he was like, I was like, okay, there you go, Drew. There you go. There you go. And then, you know, I believe they made it 17-14. And I was like, well, that's the Drew Brees I know. That's the Drew Brees I know. That's the Saints I know. And then finally, you know, they made it 10-20, and Nick Foles threw a pick off of Alshon Jeffrey dropped, and the Eagles are out of here. So, like I said, lit a little fire in my heart because the Eagles are gone. But that's the end of this video. We'll come back with predictions tomorrow about the conference championship games, and I'll tell you who I'll tell you who I think is gonna win. I mean, I was gonna say I'll tell you who I would like to win, who I think is gonna win, but that's probably the same answer, so I wasn't gonna say that. But that's the end of this video. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. So peace.
Murder on the beat, so it's not nice. Tiki-taka.